Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Joni Ogg, and on behalf of TravelProfessionalNews.com, I want to welcome all of you to today's webinar and thank you for taking time out of your day to join us. Our host today is Nest Plus, and is joining us today are Wayne Spector and Cece Drummond. I'm going to take just a minute and tell you a little bit about these two great people that are with us today. So Wayne is the Vice President of Nest and brings over 16 years of travel industry experience with another 8 years of outside business owner experience to Nest. And prior to his recent promotion, by the way, congratulations, Wayne, Wayne was a dedicated personal business analyst to Nest members, assisting with sales, service, marketing, and tactical plans to grow an agency's business. And he follows four core values which have helped him increase many companies' bottom line, and that is exceeding customer service expectations, retention, growth, and profitability. These guiding principles are the foundation by which he serves his clients. And that all sounds very good to me. And I'm going to take a moment and introduce you all to Cece, who you can see there. Cece Drummond is the Vice President of Supplier Relations at Nest Plus. And with more than 25 years in the travel industry, Cece has had leadership roles at Luxury Consortia Virtuoso, Worldwide B2B Wholesaler Travelbound, EOS Airlines, and Rail Europe. And she's been recognized for her accomplishments in building strategic partnerships, increasing revenue, strengthening brands, excelling in marketing and PR, and motivating staff and more. And her strong track record and extensive list of industry context still drives her passion for the travel industry today. And today's webinar topic is going to be really, really good. It's going to be how to maximize your relationship with your host agency. I know we're going to learn a lot today. Please remember, folks, that you're all muted, but we welcome your questions. And you can type those in at any time in the questions area that you see on the right-hand side of your screen. And when the presentation is all over with, we're going to take as many questions as we can. So I'm going to turn the microphone over to our friends and colleagues, Wayne and Cece, so they can get started. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Joni, for having this opportunity to do this today. I think we want this to go perfect, right? So what we'd like to do, we're going to turn off our cameras because sometimes people's bandwidth or where I am or where Cece is, it just might not work as well. So we're going to turn off our cameras, but we will come back on to answer the Q&A later. Cece, all you.
Great, and I don't think we need any introductions, Wayne, because those were wonderful introductions, Joni. Thank you so much, and it's great to be with all of you today. So really today what we're going to cover is looking at finding the right host. We're going to give you some tips about that and how you can maximize your relationship with your host agency today, leveraging your host tools. And of course, at the end, we're going to give you a little commercial about Nest Plus. So Wayne, I'm going to turn it over to you to get us started.
Thank you, Cece. I'm going to take you all back. I don't know if you all remember. Do you remember looking for a college? Or maybe your brother, your sister, your godchild and everything? Do you remember the horror stories that they were going through and waiting for this and trying to find that? There are so many choices, right? So is it the location? Do I want it to be warm weather, cold weather? Do I want the school size to be big? Do I want it to be small? Do they cater to what my major is, what I would like to do in my future, right? So you need to find the right fit. There's just so many options available to you and you just don't know what to do. So I will tell you, the good news is there is a college for everyone. You get to your college, it's your first year. Gosh, what's happening? What am I going to do? It's a big adjustment, right? I mean, I remember this. Big adjustment. I have a new life, there's newfound freedom. I have new friends, routines. What did I do? Do you embrace it? Or do I transfer out, right? You take your time. Is this not the right fit for me? Did you know that 1/3 of students will transfer out to another college at some point? It could be financial. It could be it's not the right fit. They're not finding the right support. The list goes on. And really, it's the same concept when you're going or looking at switching a host. See, next slide. Honestly, you could read from here, but I'm going to summarize this. It's what do you want to look for when you are finding a new host? right? So first off, does it make financial sense? Is this the right thing for me? Bottom line, I have my expenses, I have my high commission structure, if that's what I'm getting, and does it make sense? Is this the right host for me? Will I make the compensation that I'm looking for? I have to turn around and say, is there support? I have to find out if they have some sort of support. How do I get in touch with someone when nobody else is around? Do they have that dedicated support person? Will they have the tools that I need that reach and build my already existing book of business? How easy is it to use their technology, right? The back office, is it easy to do or enter in the bookings that I make? Is it easy to see everything that they have? Do they have their own booking engine that just makes my life easier? Will I become more efficient by going to XYZ host? The partnerships, are there exclusive offers when I go to this host? Can you tell me what they offer? Do they give certain niche opportunities to me? Again, we want to have the training available. Do they have training? Is the education? Do they give me access to FAMs? Honestly, you need access to all of this, and you have to make that decision based on this criteria. Does the company have a good reputation in the industry? Are they associated with IATA? Are they associated with CLIA? Do they have are they with ASTA as well? Gosh, all of those, everybody knows you need to have that when you're in the industry. Next slide, Cece. You've made the decision. Now what? Cece, tell us what's going to happen.
Sure. And Wayne, I just love that analogy of applying to college and making sure it's the right fit. It's a perfect analogy for looking at what host agency really is the best for you. So let's assume that you've applied or you've transferred to a new host. So what's next? You want to ensure that you get the most out of that relationship. So I'm going to start by giving you another analogy, a gym membership. I'm sure you all can relate to this. You probably belong to a gym, or you had a gym membership years ago. Or how about many of you, January 1, you all rushed to join that gym to fulfill that New Year's resolution, right? But by now, February 17th, who's really kept that resolution? But I think the analogy works perfectly here. So maximizing your relationship with a host agency is very much like your gym membership. If you don't put in the time, you will not reap the benefits. It's as simple as that. You've invested in that membership, so make it work for you, but you need to have skin in the game. You have to put energy and passion behind it. So maybe you're at the gym and you feel like you use it. You know, you're on that treadmill, you lift those weights, you do those sit-ups, and you exercise a bit, and you feel comfortable with your fitness regime. But did you ever look around and see all those complicated machines and wonder what they do? It's intimidating, right? Look at some of these things. They look like torture apparatus. But you know, you might say, I'm a little bit safer on my treadmill. It's fine for me now. But are you missing out on all that technology that can help you achieve your fitness goals, offer you variety in your exercise routine, and work other muscles in your body? It really can be intimidating. So that's why you need an expert, a coach, a personal trainer to help you with the equipment and advise you. They can show you how to use the equipment, the benefits to your body, and encourage you along the way to ensure that you're succeeding to meet your goals. And you really need their constant pushing you and their enthusiasm about your whole regime. This is just like the support that you need at your host agency, so they can guide you through all the quote unquote equipment that is available at their host agencies. So just in summary, the point of that gym analogy was to motivate you to get more involved with your host. Don't just do the minimal amount of work. Take the time to get to know all the people and the resources there to support you, and check out all the tools, benefits that they have that you may have never known, or maybe you were just overwhelmed when you started working with them. So I think that's some really good advice as you start your path with your new host agency. So now, continuing in that vein, Wayne's going to take you through our top 10 tips about how to maximize your relationship and leverage those tools with your host agency. Wayne?
Thank you, Cece. That's a great analogy. I just take a step back really quick, everybody. Just so you know, if you've gone to the gym, you see the people. That's what they do. They come to the gym. They only use that one piece of equipment, right? There is so much available to them. And once they maybe try it once, try it twice, right? You get comfortable with that. Honestly, you get into that routine where it enables you, okay, now I know how to use this. Then you add something else, you add something else. That's just like in what we're going to talk about today. You're adding a little bit more to your existing, this is what I think I can do, right? Let's make you from good to great. So these are some of the top 10 lists that we've heard from some of the advisors and what we believe that is really most important to them. So you have to stay connected. Honestly, that information that the host is giving you, that means everything. I know there's a lot that might come across your plate. Of course, we get 400, 500 emails a day, right? But getting that one from my host, that's what should mean the most to you, or that should really keep you informed. We have a dashboard or something that when you check into your extranet right from the get-go, it's like your heartbeat going up, going down, up, down, right? You get to see where my production levels are, where I can tweak it, what I have to do to get to the next day, constantly motivating you to get to the next level. Is that host giving you exclusive offers? Are there exclusive offers? What are the promotions? What about the marketing or the training? What can you take advantage of to get to the next level? Are you taking advantage of travel? Are they giving you FAMs or the discounts that you could take advantage of? Are you using everything on your social media accounts? Do they help you build your social media platform or your social media footprint? These are some of the things that are out there from some of the hosts that you want to ensure that ask those questions. Can you help me with this or that? And you got to keep learning, right? If we don't know, you don't know. Or like other people say, you don't know what you don't know. So take the time for those supplier webinars. Brush up on selling those techniques, like how to build groups or how to charge fees. What's the easiest way? And we might give you, or some hosts give you the opportunity to watch a webinar or a live from your colleagues, and they show you this is 3 different ways you can start implementing charging fees, and so on and so forth. There's a couple more, Cece. How is the host marketing you, right? How are they interested in your brand, your social, your websites? For example, like the host Nest Plus gives you a website and it's all about your branding. So we want to make sure that your name is always part of that discussion when it's travel. Do you have that person you can reach out to when you have a question? It can be a big or small question, but again, do you have that person that I know who to turn to and they'll answer the phone? You want to make sure that they watch your bottom line, right? Am I getting my commissions paid weekly? Like, for example, we don't, the way our company works is we do ACH. There's no checks. We understand how important cash flow is to your business. So the only way to do it is to get you the cash as quick as possible, and we pay it weekly. So you want to make sure that the cash flow is there for you. So whatever host you're looking at, you want to make sure that's one of the questions you want to ask. As we all know, a check comes in, right? Then you got to wait for it to be deposited. Then you have to wait for it to clear. Just the easiest way we thought was to just put it right into your bank accounts. Are you going to attend the host webinars? They have additional services, again, like the gym membership. They have a different additional services or products or opportunities for you to take advantage of, those programs. If you're not going to their conferences, do they have conferences? If you're not taking advantage of that, that's a huge loss on your part. And we do everything we can to ensure that you're part of everything. We want you to be part of the family. And finally, I always talk about support. I said it before, and I think Joni mentioned it in my intro. It's all about building, right? You got to know your host, strengthen that relationship. We are your biggest ally out there. This is the best person to be knowing and part of. See what's next. Here we go. So let me take everybody back, right? I was introduced as the vice president of Nest. So how did Nest Plus come about? The world is constantly changing. We all know this. If I've been in the industry a while, as and many of you probably on this call have as well, do you remember when the airlines were cutting commissions? And then we had 9/11. Gosh, so many world-changing events that have happened. That's how Nest came about. So Nest is the network of entrepreneurs selling travel. Nest is over 17 years old. It's the only dedicated to the home-based travel agency community marketing program. So it has like two primary clients, dealing directly with the home-based travel agencies and the preferred travel supplier. So everybody turns to Nest when they went home-based. Nest is viewed as the home-based solution. They are the home-based experts when it comes to moving their business from either brick and mortar or they've gone into a home-based environment. Most of the Nest members have, or all of the Nest members, I should say, have their own IATA. They have their own CLIA. So if you have that and you qualify for Nest, great. That's an opportunity for you to go down that path and you look into the Nest model. But we're talking about today Nest Plus. So how did Nest Plus come about? And that's probably the number one thing that why Nest Plus did come about, because we understood one size does not fit all. So what we had to do is open up this host agency. Not as many people were qualifying for Nest, so they wanted to find a home. And that works both ways. So let's say you come into our Nest Plus program, you build your business, you get to the point where you're ready to be on your own. It's an easy transition right into Nest. If you'd like to be with your own CLIA, IATA, we can help you either way, right? So there's a choice, there's a solution, there's an opportunity for you to do anything along those lines. But specifically for Nest Plus, the people that are coming to Nest Plus they're looking for a host agency that has the highest commissions, right? They want to find out, are there exclusive offers, are there promotions for them, and they can give their clients. Is technology easy to use? Am I getting a website that's branded to me so that I could increase my branding, my name brand recognition? Are there personalized dashboards that show me quick links and enable me to be so efficient? How quick can I do this? How quick can I do that? While getting all of your quotes out in a timely manner. Marketing, do you have access to that marketing? Is it digital? Is it print? Is it social? Are there microsites? Is there everything? And I might be speaking a different language for some of you, but if you want to know more about this, that's why we talk about different hosts. Are there tools? Are there supplier products? Do they help me sell certain things that I don't know about? How many times can I network throughout the year? Can I do face-to-face? Can I do virtual? Do I have that dedicated support from a mentor? Is there anything else I can do or anything else I could do to grow my name? You know what, Cece, why don't you go into our mission statement and tell them a little bit more about Nest Plus?
Sure. And Wayne, I think that was a really good diagram showing the evolution of Nest Plus. And like you said, I know you and the sales team are doing a great job when you're vetting and speaking to independent consultants, because you can offer them either solution. But like you said, it's really not one size fits all. So yeah, I want to take you into the Nest Plus mission statement. And really, our goal here at Nest Plus is to help the independent consultants achieve that success, whether it's financial, professional, or personal. And we're here to champion and work on those solutions and opportunities exclusively for you. We encourage you to pursue your passion in the industry, to build those relationships, foster productivity, which in turn increases your profitability, and help you to get engaged in this community of like-minded travel professionals. So just wanted to share our core values at Nest Plus. And another analogy here is really when you were shopping for diamonds, and hopefully many of you on the call have shopped for diamonds, have diamonds, but you remember the 4 C's: cut, clarity, carat, and color. Well, our 4 C's at Nest Plus are here. First and foremost, we are a community of like-minded independent consultants who may operate differently. You know, you might have different niches or selling different products, but all with a common goal of growing their business and achieving financial success. And all are experienced advisors in the industry, already working in the industry. Our culture, we're a family-owned organization who supports advisors 100%. The company was started more than 50 years ago by Rick Mazza, who was a travel advisor himself in Brooklyn, and his goal was really to come up with the tools and services to help advisors succeed. So we're a very close-knit organization. Commitment. You can count on us to do whatever it takes to achieve your success. You have the Nest Plus team, Wayne, myself, and our business analysts, but really everyone at the company who's helping to give you the tools that you need, working with your business analyst, working with our partners, making sure we have the best commissions, our marketing team coming out with great products and services there, our technology team giving you a great booking engine, dashboard, extranet site, etc. So everyone's really committed to the success of your business. And collaboration. We're all working with many entities to make you successful. As I mentioned, the various teams within the organization, our supplier relations team, and also collaboration with you, our independent consultants, and hearing what you need and any suggestions that you have and how we can make your lives better and make your businesses succeed. And the company also works very closely with the trade associations. I think Wayne mentioned that earlier, but we're members of IATA, of CLIA, and also a very strong ally of ASTA, work very closely with them for advocacy for our industry. So those are our 4 C's. And now Wayne's going to talk about the Nest Plus value proposition and what tools we have for you from technology, marketing, training, and events, and all the benefits that are available to you at Nest Plus. So Wayne, back to you.
Thank you, Cece. And everybody on this call, let's just check the boxes together, right? So the first box is, and I said it before, this has to make financial sense to you. Any host that you're looking at, dollars and cents, it has to make sense. Are they giving you, for example, like Nest Plus, you have the opportunity to earn 95% commission, okay? Do you have a choice? Let's say I don't want to do the 95% commission. I want to do the 85 or the 75% commission, right? We want to give you the choice to earn more or find the right business solution that's right for you. Are they going to give me exclusive offers? Are they going to give me that advantage that helps me just one up the person down the block versus coming out of my own pocket or doing something else that some people might do? I want you to have that opportunity to go right to your host and have all that. Will they help me grow my existing book of business? Is there a website included? What's the social media aspects of it? What lead generating marketing and technology do they have for me? Am I going to be trained on the programs that I just don't know about, right? And finally, like I said, do they have the support? As we check off all those boxes, honestly, that's the way to go. Cece, next slide. I'm going to keep the slide up here for a couple seconds. So many of you have seen these QR codes, right? I'm just going to keep it up here for a second. If you can, you get your camera out on your cell phone or your iPad, whichever's easier. You hover over this, and this brings you right to a commission calculator. Cece, if we go to the next slide, we could show them what it looks like. This calculator, I want you to put in your realistic numbers. Right? As you enter in your realistic numbers, you would know what type of commission I should have earned. If you say I make $100,000 a year and I break down my business model, this is how much in cruise, this is how much in FIT, escorted, insurance, and so on and so forth. You break it down, you enter in your contact details, I will call you back or I'll have one of my business analysts call you back. We want to give you a private consultation on your business. And I'll be honest with you, it might not be the right fit for you, but at least you know this is what you're looking for. Again, it gets rid of one of those colleges you can cross off your list. Or it's, I'm absolutely going there. It made my decision that much easier. It makes sense, dollars and cents. When you put the pen to paper and you actually take a consultative approach and just look at the business, not as far as the aspect of Nest Plus, but just looking at your business, this is what I could have earned and this is how much more I could have made. Next slide, Cece. Cece, you know what? Can you explain to them why we have such high commissions with our suppliers?
Exactly, Wayne. So what I do here at Nest Plus is I'm working on your behalf. And I just want you to know that the world of suppliers are open to you. But my job is really to leverage all these relationships and make them work for you. So if there's a supplier you want to work with, you just let us know. Of course, we really hope that you support our preferred Nest partners, and remember that Nest Plus is part of the Nest group. So I just want to tell you about all the benefits for you and your clients working with our preferred partners. First and foremost, as Wayne mentioned, it's all about commissions. This is most important, and we have the collective buying power with our other divisions at the American Marketing Group to negotiate those higher commissions, so you're going to earn more. Exclusive offers and promotions. There's so many out there that these suppliers are offering us. They are exclusive to Nest, and we'll communicate all that to you on our extranet side or in our agent newsletters, but this helps you with that competitive edge and helps you close that sale. So everything from free hotel nights, upgrades, amenities, shipboard credits, etc. So these are incentives obviously for your clients, but also there's incentives for you as well, such as bonus commissions, loyalty programs, gift cards, etc. We have a VIP, that's a value incentive program that many companies participate, many of the cruise lines, that they're offering special group rates. So another way for you to offer those that value add to your client and close that sale. Fam trips and travel agent discounts. Don't forget this. You're in the industry, you have a passion to travel, and these suppliers, they want you to experience their hotels and their cruise lines and their tours. They want you to go back with the confidence of knowing all about their products and services. So there's some great travel agents discounts out there, so don't forget that. You also have access to the Affluent Traveler Collection. This is a niche program of luxury products and services if you have that upscale clientele. And of course, with these partners, you will have their support. You will know their BDM. You will be recognized by your production. You will be invited to their events and hopefully qualify for their FAM trips as well. And you also have the support from myself and my team here. If anything arises with a partner, we're here to intervene on your behalf. So I'm sure the last question on your mind is, what is the cost to join? So Wayne is now going to talk about our various membership models at Nest Plus.
Thank you again, Cece. And again, we want you to have the choice. So the choice, our premier members are getting 95% commission. That's what they're earning. And the price is $59 a month. On the classic plan for 85% commission, it's $39 a month. And for the basic plan at 75% commission, it's $29 a month. You could add sub-advisors or sub-agents, we call it, under your platform as well. So if you have people that are working for you, that is $19.99 a month. So really, these are nominal fees, but you're getting 15, 16, 18, 22% commissions. And if you could do, let's say, the 95% split, it's all coming to you. And that's what the point of this was. 3 monthly membership options. You have a choice. You have an opportunity to grow. And the best part about it, you could actually make changes. For example, I started at 75. I'm going to take it 1 month, 2 months. Okay, I'd like to bump it up to 95 because now business is coming in even more so. So my future booking business, I'd like to go up to the 95% level. Perfect. You can switch. We are here to help you grow your business, right? We're all in this together. We want to help you get to the next level. So let's hear some comments, or let's not really hear. Let's see some of the comments that some of our current members are saying. One said that they felt like a number, right? They wanted to feel like part of the family. So that's what they did. They came on board. Right away, they felt like part of the family because they met different department heads and we just introduced them around the horn. Another one's like, I have been doing this for so long. I've never felt so energized in my life, right? Who was the other one? Sue, she had turned around and said, listen, I am becoming so much more efficient. They've been able to maximize their day, right? So they were able to get a little bit more done than they were getting in the past. And then finally, Marcus, he turned around and said, the support, I've never had this much. And again, he was doing this for the last 13 years. He turned around, I've never had this much support from a host. And that's what, you could read it here, but that's what some of our current members are saying. And I'd love for you to ask around. Cece, next one. To wrap this up before our Q&A, I put another QR code. I apologize. I love these QR codes, everyone. It just makes you a little bit easier to go to the pages that you'd like to see. If you hover over this QR code, It is an actual brings you to our website. So if you'd like to know more information about Nest Plus, it brings you right to that page. But our contact information is here. We'd love to offer you a private consultation on your business and see if this is the right fit for you. Make some suggestions, maybe anything I could do to help you out, right? We want this industry to grow together. So whatever we have to do to maximize your relationship with your current host, if you're moving over to us, whatever works for you. So let's ask Joni if you could come back on, and I guess
Hi, guys.
Cece,
How are
you and I
you? Wonderful
turn back over to the
presentation.
camera.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We do have a few questions, but welcome back, Wayne.
Thank you.
And not too many, and you've answered some of them already, but I'm going to say them again just so if anybody else didn't quite get the answer to that one. One of the ones was the most recent you just asked, but they asked it early on in the presentation. So, what is the cost of Nest Plus? And you did pretty much go over that information. I don't know if you want to flip back to that slide so that person can
Sure.
see it again.
It's 59, 39, 29, and depending on your commission split. So, like I said, you give me a call and we'll just go over what's best for you.
Cool.
But it's flexible.
Okay. I like the fact that you've got, well, you're clearly outlining it there that they're non-preferred. There's a difference, so that's helpful to people as well. That's great. Okay. Um, are you associated with, and I think I know the answer to this question, and I think some of the people do, and I think you answered it, but just in case someone's asking if you're associated with other consortia such as Virtuoso American Express.
So actually, our consortia is Nest. That's our parent company. So that is who we are affiliated with.
Okay.
And Affluent Traveler Collection. So you have all of your luxury amenities all through the Affluent Traveler Collection.
Okay, perfect. Great.
And
Somebody's
Joni,
asking about,
just as I mentioned, from the supplier point of view, the great benefits with all those preferred suppliers that Nest is currently working with today, those would be the preferreds. And there's so many, I'm sure the advisors here would find, the majority of suppliers that are with us.
perfect. Okay, thank you. Somebody's asking if you use any other technology such as Sabre or anything like that.
Oh, you
For
have
air?
access to all of that, yeah.
Okay.
So it depends on what you're looking for. So we have a built-in CRM, yes. And then there's additional platforms if you'd like to upgrade that platform. So yes.
Okay, so you have air availability to do that sort of thing. Okay.
Yes, that's what in our booking technology. You have air, cruises, tours, hotels, transfers, insurance, and everything is in an itinerary builder. That again, it's all included in their membership. So there's no additional costs.
Okay. Okay,
Right.
great.
And we didn't touch upon that, Wayne. We didn't demo that or anything, but certainly you can speak to advisors when they speak to you. But it's a wonderful booking engine called Trip Express. It's so easy. Even I could use it, and it does. It has the air, hotel, tours, cruise. I mean, you can compare different cruises side by side. So it's a really slick tool. And as Wayne mentioned, that's complimentary.
Cece, join me on camera so we can see
yeah,
everybody.
sure.
On the CRM,
Yeah.
the CRM, someone is asking the question, what's the name of the CRM? I don't know. Is yours a proprietary CRM, your own, or is it? Okay.
It is. It is. We have a proprietary. Actually, all the technology is proprietary. We don't outsource it. We don't white label anything. It is all built by us and built for you, the travel advisor.
Okay, perfect. All right, that answers that question. Advisors on here, if anyone has any additional questions, pop them into your panel over there on the right-hand side of the screen, because I'm not, okay, someone, here's another one, says, it's awesome. Somebody says awesome. Okay, so that's good. That's one of my favorite words, okay. So I think we pretty much answered most of the questions. I'm just gonna give it a couple minutes more here to see if anybody pops anything else in there. So I think this was fantastic. Do you guys have any last few words you wanna share?
I would like to share one thing, Cece, if you don't mind. One of our members called me and said, Wayne, you need to change the name of your company. I didn't know what they meant. We are called Nest, the Network of Entrepreneurs Selling Travel. She said, nope, during the pandemic, you need to be called the never-ending support team.
Wow.
I said, wow, that was pretty cool. So really cool to hear that. And
that's great.
Again, it was nice.
There's nothing like hearing it from the people that you work with all the time, right? A lot of people are saying thank you, great information. So thank you both, Cece. That was wonderful. I'm assuming you probably somewhere have a list of all the suppliers that you do offer in the program that you can make available to folks.
Actually, we do it in a private consultation, so
Okay.
one by one, so that they can see the actual, this is preferred and this is how much, and then our commission structure is higher so that they can see that.
Okay,
And
perfect.
just to clarify too, Joni, we have these wonderful preferred suppliers. We hope they support them, but they can really book with any supplier they want. And it's my job too that we'll make sure that Nest Plus is registered with these suppliers. But again, we hope that they support the preferred suppliers of Nest.
Well, yeah, and there's always a financial benefit to that. So
Right.
that's the right
Exactly.
thing to be doing if you're doing smart business. Absolutely. All right, well, that's fantastic. I think we've answered everybody's questions. I really appreciate you being here. Just to let everybody know on the call, we do record our webinars. So our webinars will appear and at our sites at travelprofessionalnews.com. So you can go and kind of watch it again at a later time if you had some questions you didn't get answered right away while they were going through it. Plus, of course, as you can see there, you can contact Cece and Wayne, and they've left all their information in front of us here. So we should be able to reach them with any other questions. Fantastic presentation, you all. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Cece, for being here with us today. Agents, thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend some time with us learning. Everybody have a great day.
Thank you, Joni. Bye-bye, everyone.